All right, y'all, good morning. It's about 7:20 here in Goa. Got in late last night. Got to my hotel last night. We had water. We ain't got no water today. So I'm gonna go explore, maybe go find some breakfast or something like that, and then come back. If we don't have any water, well, then let's go to the front desk and figure it out. First thing I'm gonna do though, my bed. Good habits every day. Just fill out. And this is a $14 a night hotel called the Jolly Panda. I booked it through my favorite place in the world, Aguada, my favorite booking agent. Not a bad deal for 14 bucks. It's very basic, but it's got everything you need if the water works. If it doesn't, then well, you're gonna be SOL. Got my key, and we're off. So, this is the first morning that I've been in India where it's been quiet. Every other place I've been in the big cities, in Hyderabad and in Bangalore, it's been very, very loud. But this is very nice right here. Which reminds me kind of Indonesia a little bit. Just a little bit. Haven't spent any time here. Literally got in, went to bed. So I'm gonna go explore. Goa looks like a pretty cool place too. I mean, it's very famous. There's a lot of backpackers and a lot of hippies come here, but there's also a lot of like luxury tourists and people from all over the world will come here for beach vacations. And there's a lot of historical sites too. So hope you'll come with me. Let's go check them out and let's go see what Goa has on offer for us today. There's some puppies. Hey pups. These guys are collared and they're tagged. So either somebody owns them or government is aware that they're just puppies running around. I'm not quite sure. Okay, I think I know where I'm going, Bella Vista. I remember this last night. So, getting back to my hotel, should probably save it on here. Okay. All right. Yeah, so the streets in here are kind of small, and the hotels and guest houses are all kind of crammed together. There's lots of places. Oh, there's a puppy still sleeping. Must have had a big night last night. Oh, there's all kinds of places to stay, which are reasonably cheap. You've got very nice hotels. You've got like a Novotel. There's a Mercure or something like that around here as well. So you've got the main big hotel chains have their places here to stay if you want to stay in those places. We've also got a lot of small local guest houses. That's where I decided to stay. I'm gonna try and get a bicycle later though. Check out town by road and rubber. What it looks like. Yeah, there's a Novotel. So from what it looks like, this is the main drag right here, or one of the main drags. And then you go 1 or 2 blocks west, and then you've got the beach. There's another main drag along the beach. Goa is separated, where this is the north part, and there's a bridge, and then there's the south part. And then the research that I saw, there's a lot of Portuguese architecture right in the heart of the southern part. There's another airport down there as well, so we'll have to go check that out as well. I'm much more interested in that than going to the bars and stuff. I mean, a few years ago, I would come here and be like, shit, I'm as happy as can be. You got bars everywhere, you got people everywhere. It just comes with your life changes and your perspectives change. It's like going out for a beer is great, but going out and getting totally shit-faced like I used to, I don't know, doesn't really draw me in. Hard to believe I'm saying that. I never thought I would feel that way. Same thing with you grow up, you have sports and stuff like that you're really into. And I was into rollerblading back in the day. Used to go almost every day. I can remember being like 14, 15, getting a new pair of USDs. Being like, I'm going to keep these skates for the rest of my life. I'm going to be 40 years old. Still out there doing soul grinds and soul skating, living to be my best Andy Brink that I could. But I don't know, the priorities change and life goes on. You find new things that really appeal to you. For me, one of those is being out of my comfort zone every day. I guess when you skate, you do that when you try new tricks and you improving it better. But being in a place like this, I mean, this is pretty soft landing compared to the rest of India. Had I come here first, I'd be like, okay, this place isn't that bad. Not everyone people all upset about India. It's not that bad. It's very reasonable. Yeah, some people around. Easily doable. But then you go to Bangalore and Hyderabad. I haven't even made it up north. But if you go up to Lucknow, Delhi, it's just a totally different kettle of fish up there. And I would love to spend some time up in that part of the country too. But for now, I don't have the time, I don't have the resources. And I will at some point. Not right now. Yeah, this is really pretty. I mean, it really is. It reminds me so much of parts of Indonesia, just looking at it on the surface. Parts of Bali, you just got street, you got cafes, bars. There's a lot more history to it than, yeah, I said, a tourist economy here. I'd love to sit down and talk to some people and learn more about this area. Last night I had a pizza at the airport. It was the first drop up. I had a Domino's for, it was 300 rupee, which is probably 450, something like that. So for India, it's very expensive. Typical meal here is probably 100 to 200 rupee for a full meal. And then an expensive meal is probably 200 to 250. And then a very expensive meal, you're gonna pay over 300, 400 on up. So pizza is really expensive compared to local food. It was standard pizza. Not great, not bad. Sorry, Ed, if you ever watch it, I'd rather have curry than pizza. Yeah, see? So it looks like you've got all kinds of chains here. I mean, chain restaurants, you are just starting to come up in India. KFC is a big one. KFC is probably the most common. Second to that would be McDonald's and Starbucks. Hey girl. Hey boy. I think chain restaurants are just starting to catch on here too. Maybe similar to China back in early 2000s. We had KFC, McDonald's. I know Yum Brands, the company that owns like Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, KFC, jumped in there and they had a pretty good run for a while. Don't know how it's doing now, but it looks like or maybe something similar here. I have some Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut. Namaste. Good morning. Man, there's all kinds of street dogs. To me, it's the biggest shock, I guess. There's a football pitch. There's a gym. There's actually people. Oh, wow. It's the first gym where I've seen people. India and Hyderabad and Bangalore has gyms everywhere. Every single one of them is totally empty. It's the first place where I've seen people actually now. Kids are off to school. And you've got Hindi on science too, which is the first time I've seen Hindi.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Namaste. This is the first time I've seen Hindi in English. Words in Latin alphabet. Like Patel Kaju over in Bangalore or in Hyderabad. And you did have that somewhat, but here everything is virtually everything's in the Latin alphabet. And then it looks like Hindi is secondary. Which is weird. So you're in the same country. And it's only an hour flight. I mean, you fly from Bangalore or Hyderabad over here, it's maybe an hour, hour and a half at most. This is a totally different feel. You got Portuguese names like Paulo Barreto. Pintos Vado. There's still a lot of Portuguese here, which is very, very interesting. Wish I spoke Portuguese, I don't. Or maybe pick it up. Probably a lot easier than learning Thai. I've heard the pronunciation is very hard. Oh, man. It's a pretty morning to go out and just have a nice quick rest and walk. Oh, excuse me, morning. I'm gonna see if I can find a newspaper here. There's a big story here, a couple week ago, maybe a little bit over a week ago. There's a woman from Bangalore who came over here, had her son, killed her son over here. She's a huge AI/tech mogul. wonder if they're talking about that over here in Bangalore. We're talking about that a little bit. Since the crime happened over here, might be talking about it over here too. I don't know how you could do something like that. It's fucking nuts. One of the people are crazy, as you can see. There goes the puppy. Morning. Dogs are too. World is, baby. That's why I love it. I'm gonna have to get fish here at some point. Didn't want to try any seafood in Hyderabad or in Bangalore. Not on the coast. I want it to be as fresh as possible. Minimize any sort of risk. Yeah, I can see this. This is a really nice part of Goa. Really nice holiday area. Come out, experience India, see some of the country and the culture. It's a cool mural right there. But it's definitely not intense as other parts of the country. When you get to Bangalore, you get to Hyderabad, Delhi or Mumbai, it's just completely in your face. This might be just a cross between north and south. Also, number of people. You got the background and the history here versus the background and history in all those other places. It really is kind of a miracle, from my perspective. How you've got these countries, 1.2 billion people with completely different histories, completely different cultures. There's a shared history between all of them. The British came as a colonist until independence. But there's so many differences. You go back more than a few hundred years, and it's small empire and small empire, small empire, small empire. It's all brought together. And then you had East Pakistan, West Pakistan split. These have India stay together. And then you have East Pakistan, West Pakistan split. So Bangladesh and Pakistan, with India still staying together. Just incredible how this country is built together. And most people now are pretty much on the same page that they want to grow the economy. They've had their first taste of wealth and they've seen what capitalism can do. So they're going, hey, we're going to jump into this. Wieczna apteka. Interesting. There's a couple signs in Russian. Strani apteka. Okay, I guess there's Russians here too. Yeah, I guess there are Russians. It's a Weekly magazine. Very cool. So, you speak other languages, travel around, practice, look at signs, learn new words. That's the best way to learn the language. Being exposed to it at a gradual pace. If you do it too much and you don't have any exposure to it, it's overwhelming. If you have a little bit, and you can take what you know, use it, practice, expand, consolidate. As you continue that process, you'll learn a foreign language up to a point. At least I have. That's how I've learned my languages. And then after that, it kind of becomes on you. Ooh, how do I see this? I have good sunglasses. Interesting. For me, it's my shit. That's cute. There's a spa back there, apparently. This is very interesting. Reminds me a little bit of Phuket too, I guess. This is, say, much less chaotic. Just depending on where you go. Oh, interesting. John's vote for English and Russian. See all of Goa in a day. Interesting. And they have wedding packages too. Very cool. Might check it out. Maybe they have discounts for Russians. Maybe they charge 3 times the price. Hello. Seems like a nice place too. Aguada straight ahead. Home success. Look at this place. Oh, fishing and things like that. The American pride, okay. Kind of a red sandy clay. goats. We're rocking down here. Cow. Morning. Well, hungry, I guess. Afternoon is going to be crowded, and then at night come out and do another walk down the road. You see the difference. This is nice now, but last night when I came in, there was not a ton of traffic, but it was pretty busy. Pickup right here. Good morning. Fucking flying. Exchange money too at that pharmacy. Interesting. I wouldn't know that. Oh man. There's my neck. Let's go. Prices over there are probably about 50 to 100 more. Newer in Hyderabad, it says they're for sharing. But you don't know how big the portion is. Still probably really good. It's a lot cheaper here than over there. You went through Europe. Massage center. So the beach is 2K. Might go up there. I saw nothing else. It's a nice church. There's a school, it looks like. Got a Holiday Inn too. Italian food. And something else I saw here. So, bars and casinos and the beach. It's not like Vegas. Big. Streetcar poker, war. Great. A brewery. Diving would be fun too. That's one thing that I regret not getting my diving license in Indonesia. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Thought about it. Almost did it. Put it off. Didn't do it. Right? Looks like a nice place. Looks like a nice restaurant too, banyan tree. Might grab a newspaper actually. Good morning, sir. Can I get a copy of the English newspaper, please? Thank you. How much is it? 10 rupee, okay. Here you are, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. All right, we got a paper. The Navin Times. On the front page it talks about the U.S. primaries. I don't know why the world cares. Still, like 11 months till November. Yes, everybody's reporting on it, so these guys might as well too. Turn that a little bit there. Got all the same stuff that you have in Cancun or other beach places. Parasailing, all that. Fun to do once, but it's really expensive for the amount of time you get to do it. Good morning. Fort's, I think, up here. I'm gonna go back and grab some food. This is just one part of Goa. We'll walk down here later. So, that's all for now, y'all. Catch you later.